Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84. Now, what we're looking at here is this is one of two guavas that I bought from Canarius back in November, and fortunately the two guavas did survive, unlike the star fruits which died. Now, this particular one it's labelled as, let me see, well, it's got two labels on it. One says Bangkok Giant, so it's going to be a Thai giant guava, and the other one says Bangkok Apple. Basically, it's the same variety. And now they look in reasonably good condition, but once again, they're in these horrible deep pots. But I decided not to repot the plant in November, December, as they were in a lot of shock after their 3-week journey from Canarius, being held up in customs and plant inspections over here. But I think now we're near the end of April, it'd probably be a time when I could take the plant out and repot it, and I think I'm going to try and move it from this size pot to this size pot. Now, fortunately, the plant's quite low down in the pot, so the root, it's not actually that deep, and I won't know till I pull it out. But I'm going to put it in my all-purpose citrus compost that I've been using, which is predominantly pine bark with some perlite and peat mixed in, and I put a little bit of I've mixed in a bit of fish blood and bone, a little bit of chicken fertiliser to give the plants some food, because I think they're quite hungry plants, guavas. But what I'm trying to do is get this one off to a good start, as it's managed to survive the winter in the kitchen and still has some leaves on it. I think now is a good time to get it going. I've got plenty of drainage holes in the bottom of this pot, so I think what we might do is see if we can get this actually out of the pot. Now, that could prove to be a problem, because the roots have actually come through the bottom. Now, I don't think it's going to come out without me snipping the roots off the bottom. I might be able to snip the plastic instead, possibly, without damaging the roots. Don't really want to lose these roots off the bottom if I can help it. So maybe I can cut the plastic away enough to allow the roots to come out through the bottom of the pot and not actually snap off. That's the downside of them having these sort of mesh pots they use. You see the bottom, they have this sort of mesh on it, which is very good for drainage, but it does mean that the roots like this get trapped in the mesh. And if you want to try and not lose the roots, the only way to do that is to cut through the plastic and hopefully not cut through the roots. And that means that when I pull the plant out, theoretically the roots will allow the plant to come out. So let's see what happens now. This is what happens with they do have a very loose open soil. It seems to be a kind of a volcanic mix virtually, and all these little white roots are weeds that have got into the pot. Now, the one thing I would say about this is it does mean that it's no problem moving the old soil from the roots. So I'm just going to try and pull all these free weeds off, because we don't want those spreading over here if possible. But frankly, there's not an awful lot left of the roots, so I'm glad I managed to free off those roots at the bottom. Nevertheless, it looks fairly healthy. So what I'm going to do is surprisingly heavy this this stuff they send from Canary Islands, so I'm going to get rid of that. It's fine for planting up outdoor plants. We'll just give this a little mix up. The only one thing I'd say is it makes it extremely easy to transplant the plant now that all the roots have literally falling off it. It means it can easily go into this compost without having to worry about it being too shallow. There we are. I'm quite happy with that. Now what I think I might do is, rather than put it back in my kitchen, I think I might put it in the greenhouse, because I don't think we've got any danger of any below freezing temperatures in there, and I think the general heat of the, not the greenhouse, summer house, the general heat at the summer house during the day, I'm going to give this a good watering with some Seasol now, and spray the plant with Seasol as well, and hopefully I'm going to have myself a nice healthy Bangkok Giant guava plants, and then this pot can be consigned to the rubbish pile of pots, which I do keep just in case of emergencies, but I can't see myself using for any of these, because guavas aren't really tap-rooted plants anyway. I'd say they're quite fibrous rooted, but I'm quite happy that this should settle down here, so I'll give it a good watering and get it into the out of this cold wind. So thanks for watching. If there's anything you want to know, please ask and I'll try and answer it. Please give me a thumbs up. You're welcome to share the video if you think anybody might be interested. Please subscribe to my channel, and remember to click on the bell if you are interested in getting updates on when new videos come out. I'll see you on the next video. Brett out for now.